How are you doing this morning? If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, and you really want to show that you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, shout Jesus.
Jesus!
If you're happy and you know it, shout Jesus.
Jesus!
If you're happy and you know, and you really want to show that you're happy and you know it, shout Jesus.
Jesus!
Good morning once again. My name is Anthony Abanimoro. I'm the Executive Director of Greenway Sustainable Climate Initiative. And today, we are here with you this morning to join you to raise our voices for climate change. I know some of us must have been hearing about climate change, but I want you to understand that climate change, just like climate, first of all, we talk about climate in geography, right? It is what? Climate is what? And a temperature of a particular place, right? In a very simple term, the temperature of a particular region over a period of time. Then when you say climate change, it means there is a drastic shift, a sudden change of the average weather condition of a place over a long period of time. What we are experiencing today, you find out that the whole world is talking about the issue of global warming. You come outside from your house, you find out that this sun is becoming scorching, right? It's as a result of climate change. Are you getting it? So now, the challenge now is, some of us here, young people, I was once like you, right? I was once like you, and I remember that those days when I was much younger, when I'm no longer using some clothes, there are some clothes that I consider as clothes, I'm no longer using. What would I do? We go to the factory, right? We set them up, we burn them, right? See, those things you are doing, they are wrong. Now, how did I know that they are wrong? They release carbon. They release carbon into the atmosphere, and carbon is one of the greenhouse gases that contribute to climate change, that depletes the ozone layer. The ozone layer is supposed to protect the sun rays, the ultraviolet rays, from directly impacting on us. So when we burn, what happens? It releases carbon into the atmosphere. It now depletes the ozone layer and makes it hotter than it is normally. Then now, some of us, you find out that when we have waste in the house, like maybe after consuming plastics and all that, nylons, food, we just dispose them during rainfall. We just release them into the gutter, into the cupboards, and you allow them to flow. It goes straight to the river, right? So even improper waste management practices contributes to what? Climate change. Improper waste management practice contributes to what?
Climate change.
Now, you will ask, how does it contribute to climate change? You release fertilizers, you just dispose them, maybe after, releasing them to crops and all that, and they go to the water bodies. If you go to Orogodo River, is it still looking beautiful?
No.
What happened to it? It's pollution, right? So pollution impacts, causes what? Climate change. So even agricultural pollution causes what? Climate change. So what we are supposed to do now is, how do we stop these things? How do we stop these things? We have to stop them by reducing those practices. Those practices, we put a stop to those practices that we engage in, that impact on our climate. For example, improper waste management. Rain is falling, you release your waste into the cupboard, into the gutter. It's wrong. All right? When you get home, when you see anybody doing it, even though it's any of your parents, tell them that it's wrong, that you no longer do it. So what they should do is register with a BSP, a waste management company in your area. Then they will help you discharge the refuse. They will help you discard them to the refuse dumps, where we will now take care of the waste over there. All right? So you have to what? Keep against climate change. By what? Indulging in what? Good waste management practice. Children, this morning, this is the good news we have brought to you, so that this earth we are living, this place we are living, will be good enough and comfortable for you and I to thrive and make impact. Then what you now do again is you have to encourage your parents to plant trees in the house. You see umbrella trees. When you see green, when you look behind you, you admire the green. You see the ambience is very beautiful. You see your field, very beautiful. You can't compare it to when there's no field at all on the ground, right? You see the difference. If you take pictures there now, you see how beautiful green is. It's very beautiful. So always encourage your parents to do what? To plant a tree in your houses. So with that, we'll have enough carbon sink, because trees act as carbon sink. They take in what? Carbon. I hope you are aware that trees take in carbon. Good. So the more you plant trees, the more we have trees that will absorb carbon. So when they get carbon, they will now release what? Oxygen for us. We will now breathe. So you see, the way God created this earth was balanced. But man on his own is causing harm to himself. So that's when a philosopher said, he said, man's inhumanity to man. So most of this climate change we are seeing today, that we experience today, are majorly caused by what? Humans. They are anthropogenic activities. Any activity that is caused by human is what regarded as anthropogenic activities. Anthro, right? You remember anthropology, talking about the study of humans? Good. So they are called what? Anthropogenic work activities. So we have to reduce them. We have to curb them. I know some of you will like to be champions. You would like to be ambassadors of climate action. You like what you see that I'm putting on? Youth Voices for what? Climate action. So what we do now is what? We what? Act. Right? Youth Voices for what? Climate action. Repeat after me. Youth Voices for climate action. Youth Voices for climate action. Youth Voices for
Climate action.
Clap for yourselves. So if you know, we'll just take few persons, few students to join us, that will further mentor in our climate leadership program. So being that this is the first school we are visiting in a Car South, and this is my home, right? This is my home. I'm one of you. Some of my teachers, some of your teachers here, they taught me while I was in secondary school. Yes, they are here. So I'm one of you, right? And now I'm coming back. I'm coming back. So I know my teacher should be so proud of me that she's seen her student, one-time student, doing what she's doing now. I know one day you'll be better than me. Youth Voices for
Climate action.
Youth Voices for
Climate action.
So what are we going to do to stop climate change? Stop improper waste management disposal, right? Then we stop bush burning. I remember, I think some of you do go to farm. After we finish clearing, what do we now do? But it's wrong. Yeah, it's wrong. You know why? As you burn, it releases carbon, right? It releases carbon, and which is not good. It is not good. So when I grew up, I became more educated. I understood the meaning of what I was doing. So that was why I keep telling people, I said, you people do it, but you don't know the impact of what you are doing, right? So young people who are going to join you guys to do these things rightly, so that all of us will now do what? Become youth voices for what? Climate action. Together, we shall fight against climate change. God bless you. So if you want to join us for the climate leadership program, we just need not less than 50 students. Just 50 people, right? You can just walk into the hall now. Okay, we'll be waiting for you. Which way to the hall? You know the way to the hall, right? Yeah, we'll be waiting for you at the hall. All right? Thank you.
If you want to join the club, just take a turn to the hall while we move to the field.
Code.
It's both for junior and senior students, but we need 50 students. 50. Auntie Gubo, please help us to take number there. If you are interested, move. Number 1 to 50, move. If you are interested, move to Auntie now.
If you are interested.
1 to 50.
Yeah, up here. Hands on your neighbor's shoulder.
If you know you are from SS1 to J1 to 3 this way. SS1 to 3 this way. J1 to 3. 1 to 3 this way. Don't go do arranging this from where are you going to? They want to arrange seats. Okay. This SS 1 to 3.
Yes, ma'am.
How many are you? They have a program here. There are some people inside. How many? 37 people. Come here. This was me 37. You 37. Any senior there?
Yes.
No. Count. Yes. Check any senior. We have 5 persons here. Any senior student there? Yes, yes. NSS 1 to 3. Yes. There is. FS3, right? Okay, how many? How many do you count? 37.
Drink deals. Wow, one way.
I don't know. They want to talk about their life. Taking away will go how many ways? Anyway, they want to talk about the cooking way they go. How many, right? 6 you go pick you one thing. Oh, no more sports.
Wonderful students, good morning. Let's begin. There are some things I want to add to what my leader, Mr. Anthony, has said. One day, you will become a council, become a chairman, then you become governor, president. In Nigeria, there are some things that are happening that we see as normal, but they are wrong. But because it has been there over time, we just think it's normal. For instance, our gutters. People like the way our gutters are, the way they are left open. It wasn't risk to us. People can fall into it. I believe you've heard of cases when you hear that a child was coming back from school, especially during the rain, and the child fell inside and water washed. You've heard of it. If that gutter was covered, will that child go in? So you see that it's wrong. One day, you people are going to become contractors. The people that construct roads. I believe if you know that leaving gutters open is wrong, when you are now the contractor, you know that that gutter should be covered. Because what we hear, according to some persons, that when budget is being made for road construction, there is actually some amounts allocated for the construction and covering of those gutters. But the contractors, that part for covering the gutters, they see it as their day.